presenting a video brought to you by RK Loves Gadgets. Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? It's time for another exciting video from RK Loves Gadgets. Today we're going to be taking a look at this vintage Panasonic boombox stereo system thing. And it is pretty cool actually. I think it's from maybe somewhere in the 80s. It's got a cassette player, a CD player and a radio. It is quite big as you can see, and there's a handle where you carry it, and there is an aerial on the back. So to take you through the controls, so basically you've got two eject buttons, one's for the tape, the other one's for the CD. Over here you've got HES, I'm not entirely sure what that does, and then you've got obviously the power button, and then on the bottom you've got tape and radio, tuning even, it was obviously for the radio, and you've got CD and then tape slash CD, and there's like a CD tray that slides out. And then on the top you've got the volume control, and this even has a record button, so you can actually record on the tape. Then there's a CD record mode, and then obviously the tuning control, and then also these are rewind and fast forward buttons, but they can be purposed for other things. You can use them for tuning the radio, changing tracks on the CD, and fast forwarding and rewinding tapes. So let's see, I'm going to turn the unit on here. Okay, it's on. I think it's in cassette mode. So first of all, put the radio on. It's FM mode, and you can change the radio stations with the rewind fast forward button. Yeah, unfortunately I'm getting nothing but static. You can hold down the button. Oh, the aerial. You can improve the signal by putting the aerial up. Okay. Unfortunately, there is not a very good radio signal in this building.
Watching the results come in.
Well, it's still early, but the Conservatives under Theresa May have done well, gaining control of 5 councils so far. For Labour, led by Jeremy Corbyn, it's been a bad
and then you can switch it to AM. A lot of static sounds there.
Thing. They wouldn't ever want to touch politics. Do you think they need to sort of toughen up on this?
Now, I don't know if you can tell that. That is really good sound quality. There's a lot of bass. This is a really old unit, so... Okay.
Approach to sexual violence.
That's enough of that. Now the tape deck is quite interesting actually. If you look at the top here, you see like a sliding tape slot like you used to get in cars. So basically what you do, you take the tape and you put the tape in the slot, just like what you used to do in the car. So it go in right here, and then just push it in. Now you probably might have noticed, I do notice there is a bit of a difference between this and a car cassette player. Basically a car cassette player would just go in and automatically play the tape, whereas this is different. You can press this tape button here and now it's playing. This is a UB40 cassette music tape. It's music from UB40. again, with these two buttons here, you can fast forward the tape and rewind. And you can press the tape/CD button to stop it. Just rewind that on. It doesn't actually play too bad, actually. There's no slowing down or chewing up tapes or whatever. And I did notice on a couple of my tapes I tried, it did sound a little bit jerky. It played a tiny little bit jerky, but obviously because of the age. I think this is from maybe the mid to late 80s. When you eject the tape, this is quite interesting. Sounds almost like a VCR. I'm sure many of you might remember the good old VCRs. Okay, so that's the tape deck. Now the CD, I'll show you the CD player. And press the other eject button. See, it's like a CD drawer like you used to get on old computers. You put the CD in and then close it. Okay. Now the CD is pretty straightforward to use. You've got the CD button right here, and it also plays the CD, and again you can change the tracks with these two buttons. So yeah, the sound quality is amazing. A lot of bass, and it does actually go pretty loud as well. I'm going to give you a very quick shot of the loud. I don't know how well the camera is going to pick it up, but here we go. Only about a second, otherwise I'm going to really get into trouble if I play it too loud for too long. But yeah. Change the track.
There was an old farmer lived under a hill down a diddler day. If he never moved out of it, living there still, singing toils and troubles away. One day the old devil came down to the field down a diddler day.
Yeah, as you can remember, that is the BBC Radio 2 Folk Awards 2013 CD that I was playing. I played that in my previous video of the Sony Dream Machine that I did a video on. If you haven't watched it yet, feel free to go back and watch it if you want to fill in the gaps. That was quite a good video actually. And I'll just show you another CD very quickly. Now these CDs were actually donated by a friend of mine. I'll show you a quick story CD actually. This was actually one of my favourites from my childhood. This is the Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. I'll quickly play this.
The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, How I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit. 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 And we did not like it. Not one little bit.
Oh, memories. I'll tell you a good story about me liking that story. I remembered when I used to go to primary school, we used to take a walk to the local library they had there, and they used to have that story, Cat in the Hat story, on a cassette tape. And I remember they used to borrow that tape and listen to it. It was really a good story, so that seems to bring back a lot of memories. I'm sure many of you in your childhood might remember that story. It's quite a good story, so pretty good. And you can actually record on tapes as well. So you can record on the tape. So you can basically record your CDs or what's on the radio with this unit. So basically, if I can very quickly show you, this is a tape I've just taken out, sneakily took out a tape player. I had a tape player in my pocket, a portable tape player, and I've just taken the tape out of it. Yeah, just ignore what's on there. So basically how the CD would work is, let's see. Just going to get this, yeah, we'll try the folk CD again. Put the CD in. So you can start the CD. And you can press record, and now that's being recorded onto the tape. And to stop it, press the record button, and that actually also stops the tape, the CD as well. So you can read. Hold on a minute, if I can. That was recorded in the CD. Yeah, as I said, it doesn't always play very well. This is actually a really old unit, so. Something that I recorded on this tape. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty nifty system actually. So if you happen to come across these in maybe on websites like eBay, or you happen to be walking through maybe a charity shop or a car boot sale and you come across one of these units, I highly recommend you pick one of these up, because it is actually a really good system. Really good sound quality, it works really well, and it's in really good condition as well. So that should be it. And if anybody else has one of these units, what do they think of it? Because I really like it. It's really nice. It's really nicely made, it's really durable. It's quite heavy as well. It's got this nice handle where you can carry it. The volume is like a click stop dial. So yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all very soon. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and share with your friends on social media, whether you have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and Google+. Plus, hit the thumbs up and come back for a whole lot more with RK Loves Gadgets. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.